Welcome back to another episode of the $5 million debt challenge. Still in September 1st. It has brightened up a touch, so I thought we'd give it a whirl. Now, you can see we've got the Fent running alongside us. We are drilling canola in. We'll spin round 1, 2, 3 fields. Now, done that because it could be quite a nice earner. Sorry, Mr. Truck. There we go. So, we're going to get that done, and then we're going to jump onto something a little bit different. So I was just... cursing's probably a bit harsh, but berating the worker. It had missed a whole swathe up here. Now, well, okay, it's odd. But it did the 3 headlands, and then it went back and filled that part in. Now, I don't know why. But yeah, it went and did it. I was like, okay, an interesting path to take, but it did it. So I can't grumble too much on that one. So we're going to get this rolled. The light is starting to fade, but with the lights on we can get this done, and then we can move into the next day in September, and then we'll move on to something that I hope goes well. It's something I've not tried yet in 25. Let's make sure we don't drive into the crops. There we go. So yes, it could be a success or a complete disaster. So good morning, and you'll notice top right the money has gone down again. So we are getting about 8 grand's worth of loan interest, which is yes, pricey. So we do need the old productions to start kicking in. Now, the money had gone down a little bit before that, so if I just turn round, aha, we have built a little mini production, a little mini sawmill. Now, I hadn't looked at these, and it was mentioned in one of the comments, and I can't remember who by, I do apologise. And I thought, oh, and I looked at the start when I was setting up the episode, and I thought, that's ideal, because the first thing that we need, if we run over here, bottom right, is 1,000 litres of wood beams, planks long, and planks. So we can hack a few trees down, and drag them over here with the aid of the winch and potentially the lock fork, and start making the stuff we need to build our farm house silo looking thing. So I'm quite that's very cool. I like that. So first job is not to cut down the trees that we've just planted, but to have a look what we can actually cut down. So, oh, the looming graphics on these things, I tell you. There's just got to be a patch now. I've managed to get the game relatively stable on my end with tweaking settings. Spent a good, I couldn't tell you how long actually, probably about an hour the other night, just messing, going in and out, changing settings, etc, etc, and yeah, got it running relatively stable. What we're at, up and around 60 FPS, depending on where you are and what you're in. But stuff like this, that's got to be a giant's fix now, surely. So let's give this a whirl. Right. Why do I feel that this is going to be an absolute nightmare? So, throttle chainsaw. Oh, that's a nice sound. Right, so we can rotate it round. Let's walk up to a tree and hope for the best. Oh. Looking good so far. Just takes a lot longer than it used to, which is quite an improvement, I guess you'd say. Some of these textures are really bogging out. Oh. Sorry, sheeps. Right. I guess the best way to do this is going to be to limit up a bit and then drag it to the sawmill. So, yeah, let's give that a go. Well, we're doing it. This is very cool. Now, you're new. Firstly, welcome. Secondly, I didn't do a great deal of login in FS22. It just, I did. Oh, okay, that's got in. Great. Now, 4,301 litres of wood off that one bit of trunk. So, if we... No, don't want to touch that. I'm assuming now we have a sawmill. Right. I'm guessing as well that they're going to share cycles. So, let's go. We'll do it anyway. And what are they doing? They are storing. Fine, good. Okay. I love it. So yeah, didn't do a lot in 22 with login. Didn't get the... Oh... wasn't Pine Creek, it was... What was the name of the map? No. Can't remember. The one that the Giants released, Silver Run Forest. So didn't do any of that. Didn't do anything with winches. Didn't do anything with... Oh, there's a stump there, isn't there? Didn't do anything with the yarders, the winches, anything like that. So this is quite cool. I'm liking it so far. Now, hop out of there. I'm not going to try and drag the whole lot, though. Why can't there we go? Just need to be a bit closer. Let's go for that there. I do apologise about the textures. It looks awful, doesn't it? Right, let's now go for that one. And then hopefully we should be able to drag it bit by bit. I know you can attach more than one bit, but I'm just thinking of the space that we're in. Might be easier to just... Not going to want to limb that or not? Okay. Interesting. Right, let's get this put away. No. There we go. R to grab the winch. So then, is it B? B to do that. R to attach another tree. And I'm guessing B. Oh. Whether the Merlot will pull it, here's another option. Oh, it will. Come on. Maybe it won't. I think what? Oh, there's a bit of elasticity in the old rope. Come on. Right, let's do this. Oh, like a bungee winch. Right, so how do we just detach that one? Detach tree from winch. There we go. Then we need to get it and drag that bit in first. And then we'll do the other one. There we go. I like how it revs the engine up. And then control and A. There we go. Right. I'll get this lot in a bit of a better position. And I'll come back to you. So first of the... This is proper like my style. This is my style of logging, this is. Nice bit of forestry, Cartech style. Yeah, first one out. I had to give it a nudge. Cut a couple of the, well, one of the limbs off to get it past the greenhouse, but yeah, all good. Now, try and get this as close as we can. Now, I know I can pull it in further on the winch. There we go. How much is in there now? Anymore, we've only got I think it was it 14,000 litre capacity? Yes. Okay, fine. So, let's get in there. What I do want to say as well at this point is I'm now a Giants partner. So thank you to all of you that have subscribed recently. Got me to that point. It's been, I'm just, yeah, I'm well chuffed. Very pleased indeed. Right. Now, we need to, how do we do this? So, we need to go to that one. Really should map this to my side panel. I've managed to get extend done, but everything else at the minute is still needs a little bit of tweaking, let's say. Right. We need that one. Now I wonder whether we can get in there like that and just lift it a touch, drag it. Oh, I think there might need to be some cutting. No, I don't want to do that bit there. That's it. And then we'll do this one, I think. Lovely. Oh, killed by a falling tree. Right, let's get back in there. We'll open that now. Open. There we go. Now we should be able to attach the winch and drag everything out a little bit easier. So the last two bits of the tree, and we have filled it. I've tried to push up a little bit, but we don't want to don't want stuff to start disappearing into the ground. So detach from winch. There we go. And I think that is it for a little bit for that. Let's have a look at how we're doing in here. Not relatively slowly. So what I think I'm going to do is... Sheep are okay. They've got plenty of hay. We are going to just double check that we've done everything we need to do. So... no, not that one. So... That's waiting to grow for a growth stage, then we convert it again. That's regrowing. Does it need lime? No, it did it. They're all planted. Wait for the next growth stage. So it's just waiting on now the old soybeans to be ready. And they will be ready in October. That's handy. Okay, let's yeah, we'll advance time. And I'll probably see you in October. So into October, and we've got chilies. And this side we've got some garlic. And we've got our first pallet of oyster mushrooms. So let's just have a quick look at, so chili peppers, on the way up. We want garlic. Again, that's the same. And then, was it oyster mushrooms we had? Yes. Oyster mushrooms already at $1,300. So 1,400 at Goldcrest Valley if we sent it on the train. I like it. That is good. Now, I haven't looked yet. I don't think we have got anything out of here yet, but we're not too far off. What is interesting? So look at the trees. Still got the leaves on everywhere. The one we've cut down has died. That's pretty cool. So, the one thing I have noticed, and I'm a bit annoyed at myself, is I haven't got weeds turned on in the menu. So, you can see kind of where the subsoil has missed. Not a problem. So, we're going to leave these two. The one that's bugging me a bit is the soybean field. So, it's riddled. Now, 20% yield, but 22% yield bonus. If we kill the weeds, I think we're going to struggle. Now, I'm pretty sure from my how-to and whys that we can't actually do anything with the large ones. No, we have to spray them. Couldn't click my teeth. It's really annoying habit. I think we're going to leave them. We're not going to get a lot off this field anyway, because it's had no fertilizer at all. But what I'm thinking is we keep the time running reasonably quickly. So we'll go up to, I don't know, times 6, I suppose. What have we got? 6 of 10. 10 might be a bit quick, but we can slow it down if we need to. We'll get the sprayer and we'll spray on this one, well, all the 3 fields, and then the one up the top as well. And then they'll be done with. We shouldn't get any more weeds. So, we will probably use I think we'll use the John Deere. We're going to need to put narrows on it, which we'll need to go to the store to do. But we can also then, I don't think I didn't buy any liquid fertilizer, did I? No. Right, let me get that set up. Ooh, wet look on, it's rained by the way, wet look on the tyres. I'll get that set up and I'll see you back in the field. But we'd use a bit of the steering assist for this one. It is a very well done feature, I think. I quite like it. A bit, it's interesting in places. It does some weird things, but like this now, I like that it'll just do the curve like that. Oh, it's thinking about it. I like the noises as well. It's it's, yeah. All right, then shut up now. Yeah, I am stumbling a bit, but it's one of those ones you think I quite like that. I think, and for you know, I've said it before. I said for console players, it must be such a great addition. Do you know what I mean? To have that is cool. And yeah, I really like it. Let's stick a cruise control on for a second. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. I don't know if we've got enough left. We might throw some fertilizer on to the soybeans, I think. Okay, put that on. It only needs a slight touch and then you H and you're back on it. It's good. It is good. And this is not going to take well, this field particularly is not going to take long. Right, turn off. Then let's find ourselves the line up the centre of the field. HP3. Just to check. Come on, update. Why? There we go. It does seem a lot slower updating. Whether that's something that just needs a bit of optimising, I don't know. But yeah, I like it. It is good, and we're not using too much. But not herbicide, fertiliser. There we go. Done. Right. Next one. Field 29. The other thing that I really like is that you just have to, you can switch between fields and it automatically picks it up. I think that that's the clever bit for me. I really do like that. I think yeah, it's proper clever. That is proper clever. That's really great English. Yeah, it is. It's clever. I like it. And what we should be able to do potentially is not drive into any traffic right before we hit the fence. Now, even I can probably reverse a bit more so when we turn it doesn't smack the fence. But I think what we can do is if we position ourselves sort of here. Now, let's bring up the menu, because Control Z. Let's just, how wide's that? That should be plenty. We might not even need, we can keep it in a straight-ish line. We'll use a bit less fertiliser. And the field, aha, plenty. Love it. When I drove past, I haven't seen any beams and stuff yet. Halfway there. I'm wondering whether once we've done that, I'm not sure. I don't know what's not going to be next. I don't know what's not going to be next. What is wrong with me today? I don't know what's going to be next. But there we go. We'll keep that little production for now, at least. And then what we can do is just see what we've got to build next and see if there's one to suit that as well. So jobs are good and right. If we now turn on a little bit just to get one bit that we missed, and then we can come back down here a touch, like so, and that should got on most of it. Lovely. Right, on to the next. So we've got just over 700 and, well, we did have 750 litres when I started talking, but just over 700 litres, let's call it. So I'd say we'd do this field. At least it's going to have one layer on, so that's better than nothing, as they say. Right, let's get that to there, turn that off to conserve some fert. Now if we get to here, there we go, reactivate. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, because it makes the noises, it sort of makes a slight little turn. It's very clever. What I have done is, as a bit of a test, is deactivated the beams and the planks. Tell you what we'll do, actually. Turn off planks long and activate planks, because they were the closest ones. So we'll see if we can't get this to run a bit quicker, because I'm pretty sure they'll share cycles, you see. So it's reducing our output, if that makes sense. So it might work out better just to let that run, let one run, stop it, do another, stop it, do another. I think. We'll see. But it's all going good, and I think I'm assuming that in, go to this one, yeah, so next month, which will be November, funnily enough, we will be able to harvest the soybeans. That is the plan anyway. So let's just turn that off a second. We'll get that there, turn that on. And we'll drive right to the end before we make the turn. It's just, yeah, it's a nice new feature. And I like it. It's good. It works well. The workers are good. I think the only thing maybe I need to start doing is just double checking work widths potentially, because you can see it is quite accurate. Just looks odd from that perspective there, but if you move to there, it's got it. But there's obviously something not quite right with the subsoiler working with. But yeah, all in all, it's blooming marvellous. So, some time has passed. And we're into November, and look at the grass. Now, I seem to recall that was a sort of... Was that a feature on... We said it earlier. Silver Run, wasn't it? How the grass died back. Or the sort of... The track grass, let's call it. The sort of non-farmable grass. We ran out of fur. I went and bought some more. You can see it in the sprayer. Now, let's have a quick run. Just a quick run. There we go. Over to our little sawmill. You'll see we've got planks long, and we're just now waiting on wood beams. Most of the tree has gone. Did limb it up a bit more and just to help it drop in as it needed. But the plan is we're going to leave it at ×5 and try and do a little bit of soybean harvest. I'm going to keep sort of checking on the sawmill, and once we've got the wood beam, we'll go the other way. Once we've got the wood beams, didn't think that through, did I? Once we've got the wood beams, we'll throw them into the house and then see what we need next, and that'll probably be an episode, I think. Can we get out here? Oh, good job. Right, let's go. We'll go this way. I like the road texture with the leaves. That's quite cool. Very nice. So, I'll get down to the field, get set up, and I'll see you in a second. So, steering assist set, and it's difficult to tell if it's yielding well or not. I mean, that's probably not too shabby for what we've got so far. I wasn't expecting a great deal. Obviously, we've not. Maybe not. Obviously, you might be your. This might be your first episode, and welcome if it is. But we've only got one layer of fur. It's got weeds everywhere. So, well, it is what it is for this one. Oh, hello, Bumpy. I think what we'll do, we're going to need liming. We will plough it or subsoil it, and then come the spring we'll put a different crop in and see how we go. I think what I'm planning to do, I don't think we need to hang around much now. I think we should be good to advance for quite a bit of time, and I'll probably get to a point where we can sell any mushrooms, garlic, chilies, etc. So that'll be a nice tidy little income, hopefully. H, there we go. And maybe we can use what we've made and make a note of what we make off that, then pay some off the loan, because at $8,000 a day, which I can't remember if that it is per day or whether that's wrong and it should be month, or if it's just splitting it, so it should be 16,000 a month and it's just doing it a bit every day. I don't know, but it is what it is for now. So that could be good. Start paying that down a bit. Failing that, it's waiting on good time to sell soybeans, and also December, January is normally quite good for grain, so need to keep an eye out on that. So we might have to linger in December a little bit, maybe January, but other than that, we should be able to get through to spring. I just thought I'd hop in cab for a little bit. Haven't done a great deal in cab, to be fair. I don't usually do. It's normally on jobs like this where we've got GPS set and there's no chance of us missing anything and screwing it up, basically. But 16,500 litres, 83% full. That's not too bad, I don't think. Should bring us in a reasonable amount of cash when the time comes, usually June, July in the year. So let's get the header lifted up. We'll turn round. I do not wish, I suppose that's it, probably the wrong word, but it would be a nice addition if, let's get forward a little bit, see the line turn yellow, come on, why is it not playing ball? There we go. Did we miss anything there? No, probably more luck than judgment. It'd be nice if one of the screens at least showed fill level and I'm looking and I can't see it on either of them, just because it's got the time. So, you know, it could be a reading potentially off that. Don't know. I'm not a modder that knows how to do stuff like that, so I'm not gonna pretend to make it sound like it's easy. So, last bit of the field. We got all of that. Yeah, I think we have to turn around probably. Get that last little bit there. But other than that, that's not too bad, I don't think. I think we could be in for a tidy little payday off of this, which is always nice, because we've got 5 million quid to pay off. Where was it? There it is. Get the header lowered down. That is us done. Superb. Right. Let's get to this over to near the trailer, get unloaded, dump it in the silo, and then we'll see if we've got some wood beams ready. I thought we'd come the scenic route back rather than up and down the main road. We took the high road. It is. I'd have to say, the little bit that I've seen, I do like the look of the map. I really do. It's come on, where's the trigger? There we go. Don't need the beacons on anymore. Yeah, it's a really good looking map, and I'm not sure if that's because it's 25 and everything looks better, or the fact that I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah, I really do like it. Now, how far off are we? Come on, 75 litres. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Everything is okay, isn't it? Right, so let's just check. Plenty of water, plenty of water, plenty of water. What about the sheep? I might give them a bit of water, and then we will skip through to December, I think. So, just before 8:30 in the first day of December, and we need to move these, I think, so we can let the wood beams spawn. Hopefully. Because it's showing... Ah, there we go. It's okay. Oh. Can hear the birds. Right, so if we bring these... Oh, okay. Very cool. Right, let's grab the wood beams. No, nowhere near. Just ripping the sides of them. There we go, that's better. And then once we've done this, there we go. I like how you can start to hear the construction noises, that's quite cool. The next one, that'll do. Good old planks. And then hopefully there we go. Now materials required. Okay, so it's now going to go through, process those. That's rather loud. Okay, very cool. So we'll let them process. Hopefully they're not going to take too long. Seems to be going down relatively quickly. Right, and that, everybody, is it for this episode. I can see a pallet of wool just down there. Lovely. So, next episode, we'll check the price of crops, silage as well, and hopefully make a little bit of cash. So until then, thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.